What you do in the last 60 minutes before sleep is either healing your body or slowly destroying it. Most people think sleep is just something that happens when you close your eyes. But what you do, and what you don't do, in the hour before bed determines the quality of every single hour you sleep. It controls your hormone production, your fat burning, your cellular repair, your mental clarity the next morning, and even how long you live. The problem is, most people are unknowingly sabotaging their sleep every single night with habits that feel completely harmless. Tonight, that changes. Here is exactly what you need to fix before your head hits that pillow. Fix1. Put down your phone. This is the one everybody knows and almost nobody does. The blue light emitted from your phone, tablet, and television directly suppresses melatonin, the hormone your brain releases to signal that it's time to sleep. Even 30 minutes of screen exposure before bed can delay melatonin production by up to 90 minutes. That means even if you fall asleep, you're not entering deep, restorative sleep at the right time. But it's not just the light. It's the stimulation. Scrolling through social media, reading the news, watching intense content, all of it activates your nervous system and keeps your brain in a state of alertness when it desperately needs to be winding down. Put the phone face down at least 45 minutes before bed. Not on the nightstand. In another room if you can manage it. Your brain needs permission to disconnect, and that permission starts with you. Fix 2. Stop eating so close to bedtime. Late night eating is one of the most underestimated disruptors of deep sleep and overnight fat burning. When you eat close to bedtime, especially high sugar or high carbohydrate foods, you spike your insulin levels right before sleep. Elevated insulin at night blocks your body's ability to enter fat-burning mode during the overnight hours. It also forces your digestive system to keep working when your body is trying to shift its energy towards cellular repair and recovery. Aim to finish your last meal or snack at least 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. If you're genuinely hungry, a small amount of protein is far better than reaching for carbs. It stabilizes blood sugar without triggering the insulin spike that derails your overnight recovery. Fix 3. Cool down your room. Most people sleep in rooms that are too warm, and it's quietly wrecking their sleep quality. Your core body temperature needs to drop by 1 to 2 degrees for your brain to initiate deep sleep. When your environment is too warm, that process is interrupted. You sleep lighter, wake more frequently, and spend far less time in the slow wave and REM stages of sleep where the real restoration happens. The research consistently points to a bedroom temperature between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit as the optimal range for deep, high-quality sleep. If you don't have air conditioning, a fan, cooling sheets, or even a cool shower before bed can make a measurable difference. This is one of the simplest changes you can make tonight, and one of the highest impact ones. Fix 4. Stop going to bed with a racing mind. Lying in bed running through tomorrow's to-do list, replaying conversations, or feeling the weight of unresolved stress is one of the most destructive things you can do to your sleep and your long-term mental health. When your mind is in overdrive at bedtime, your cortisol levels remain elevated. Cortisol and melatonin are opposites. One wakes you up, the other shuts you down. When cortisol wins, you lie awake staring at the ceiling wondering why you can't sleep, which creates more stress, which raises more cortisol. It becomes a cycle. The fix is a simple but powerful one, a brain dump. Before bed, take 5 minutes and write down everything on your mind. Tasks, worries, thoughts, reminders. Get them out of your head and onto paper. Research shows this act alone significantly reduces pre-sleep cognitive arousal and helps people fall asleep faster. Your mind needs to know its job is done for the day. Give it that closure. Fix 5. Stop drinking alcohol as a sleep aid. This is one of the most widespread myths in sleep health. The idea that alcohol helps you sleep better. Alcohol does make you fall asleep faster. That part is true. But what happens after is the problem. Alcohol fragments your sleep architecture, dramatically suppresses REM sleep, and causes your body to wake more frequently in the second half of the night. You might sleep 8 hours and feel completely unrested, and alcohol is often the hidden reason why. It also dehydrates you overnight, elevates your resting heart rate, and prevents your body from properly cycling through the deep sleep stages where growth hormone is released and physical repair takes place. If you're using a glass of wine or a drink to wind down, there are far better, far more effective tools available to you. Fix 6. Add one intentional wind-down ritual. Your nervous system cannot switch from full speed to deep rest without a transition. That transition needs to be built, intentionally. This signals to your brain that the day is over. That you are safe. That it can now begin the process of deep repair, memory consolidation, and hormonal reset that only happens during quality sleep. The ritual is not a luxury. It is the bridge between the chaos of your day and the recovery your body is waiting to begin. Tonight is not just a chance to sleep. It is a chance to heal. Don't waste it.